What up, YouTube? Larry here, coming up on 4 o'clock in the morning today. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Um, Very uneventful around here outside of the snowstorm that every meteorologist in town apparently missed. I didn't even know it was going to snow. Everyone, like I said, every meteorologist missed it. Even the National Weather Service missed it. So Omaha got about 4 or so inches of snow, a little bit over four. People freaking out, emailing nasty things to weather people, and it's like just you live in the Midwest. It's Nebraska. You should already know what to expect and wake up on time for work. But in any event, hitting up legs today. Monday, always the same. Tuesday off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday training days. Saturday, Sunday off. Um, this will be a good training week, hopefully. I still have, if you remember from last week, I had to condense everything down due to the fact that I had a tooth extraction on a Friday before. I had a tooth extraction last Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I already don't train. Monday, jaw was still sore. Tuesday, jaw was still sore. So then I had to condense a week of training into 3 days. With a little bit of compromised eating, because a lot of you already know I only eat 3 times a day right now. This will be the first full week of training since that. But then I'm trying to get another extraction done probably Friday. So then I'm looking at another condensed training week, which is fine. The tooth needs to be taken out. It was from a root canal that I didn't get the crown on because I didn't have insurance coverage because I lost my job. So that was from years ago, though. Years ago. We're talking like 2007, 2008. So it has to come out. And then I'll have another reduced week of training, and then we'll just move on as planned. And then Ramadan slowly creeps up on us. We're already in March. So I got about another month and a half of training, regular training, left, fuel training regularly. And then we go into the month of fasting and praying, and then we come back out. And then that's when I'll get into a priming phase, getting my body ready for some intense training, and then going back into some hard training. So hopefully some body recomp will take place then. But until then, we keep banging along. Got my pre-workout here and my handy dandy Thor shaker. Where did I get this from? I don't even remember. Performa. Yeah. So they probably got a whole new bunch of Marvel Slate shaker bottles. So if you want to hit them up, please go right ahead. Also got a War Machine and a Hulk one too. So I couldn't find a Black Panther one, but that's okay. So let's go train legs. We're going to hit it hard. We're going to hit it heavy. And we're going to have some fun with it. All right? Let's get moving. Okay, starting things off with the seated leg curl on the Cybex machine, which is probably one of the best seated leg curls I have ever used. If I had to rank some seated leg curls, it's definitely going to be the Life Fitness / Hammer Strength Selectorized seated leg curl. Then it would be the Cybex, and then it would be the Flex Hand Tractor. I know there's a lot of other equipment out on the market, such as Prime, Arsenal Strength, hoist, things of that nature. Well, let me just say I'm not a big fan of this, so I'll just say that right there. But my top three is like I said, Hammer Strength, Cybex, and on top of that, the Flex Ham Tractor, Flex Fitness Old School Ham Tractor. So if you have the option to use all of those, use one of those, pick one and just go to town. So with the seated leg curl, you want to keep your butt back, you want to lean your body forward, and you just want to make sure that you get a good stretch in the hamstrings. Hold that contraction on the first set or on all of your sets for a couple of seconds. Really squeeze the hamstrings and get into that shortened position. Seeing as that is very difficult to get muscles in that really hard, shortened position. So just really work hard in that position and really work to develop the hamstrings
to the fullest. I started using seated hamstrings more, the seated hamstring curl more, after reading an email by John Jewett, IFBB Pro in the 212 category, about how the seated leg curl basically works both ends of the hamstrings, whereas the lying leg curl only focuses on one end, which I thought was very interesting. So I have been using this one, and it's monstrous to use. So the first set, I'm very much focusing on the contracted position for the exercise, and on the second one, going to failure, positive failure on the constant tension section. And now, as you can see here, I'm kind of emphasizing the negative and not looking to hold this stretch, not looking to hold the contraction or even get constant tension. Just really want to control that negative. I hit about 5 reps before I hit failure, and then I tried to rack it up and go for broke there, but unfortunately that didn't work. And then for that particular set, we did a rest pause, so it was 5, and then about 2 or 3, I don't remember. I'll probably find out right here, just like you guys will. I think it was 3 though. I'm giving myself an extra rep, I'm sure. But in any event, went to failure. Hamstrings were nice and pumped and ready for the next exercise, which you'll see here, which is Duffalo bar squats. So I haven't had a bar on my back in a couple months. As you can see, the prime wedges are on the floor. I'm flat-footed, but I wanted a slight heel elevation. I don't have those type of shoes, Olympic lifting shoes. So went ahead and just went to town on these. Why is this bar good, and why you should use it if you have it? It's good to relieve stress off the shoulders. You can get your elbows up under the bar to help push up. I'm trying to make this a quad exercise, and I did a fairly decent job of it. Even though I have a 600-pound in competition squat, which I'm running out of real estate on really fast because that was years ago. I still am not I'm not built for squatting efficiently. So when I squat, I move forward, as you can see. I'm not coming all the way up for whatever reason. It ain't for whatever reason. I'm sorry, that's the word verbiage. I'm just not coming all the way up because I'm trying to keep constant tension in the bars. So sorry, Dr. Mike, if you're watching the video right now, but it is what it is. So for me, seeing that I'm not concerned about max output with this particular exercise, I was mainly worried about repetitions. I went ahead and started my work sets at 225. As you can see, this is 275, and I know the bar is 55 pounds, but I'm not good at math, so I'm not going to count that. Doing sets of 6, and did all of these beltless until I got up until about 275. I am a fan of the belt. I don't care what anyone says. If you are older trainee, please invest in the belt. It'll actually prolong the lifting career. This is 3 plates on here from the side. And again, I haven't had a bar on my back in a long time. And for me to attack an awkward bar, you can tell that I was wanting to really do it. And also on top of that, my legs are small. Looking at these, if you're looking at these squats, yeah, my legs are a little small. So, but we're gonna work towards more reps with this weight. Not really super worried about a whole ton of load. We're just gonna really work hard on getting the volume up via reps, and then we're gonna just try to push the size on these legs. So, next exercise coming up. We got the hammer strength leg press. So this is just 3 plates, just to illustrate what I'm about to put myself through. Just standard 10 reps, but the load was heavy. So when you're doing leg press, even though I'm not doing it per se, you want to do it the RP, Dr. Mike, Jared's Feather way. Feet low on the platform, all the way down, and they have massive legs, and none of them are doing 8-9 plates aside. Most I've seen Dr. Mike do is maybe 6 plates. I'm sure he's capable of doing much, much more, but he chooses not to, as he prefers form and really pushing, making sure all the pressure is on the muscle. Me, I like heavy weight and keeping pressure on the muscle, so I go a little bit heavier, probably than what I should. But you want to know something? You only live once, I guess, right? Or some dumb shit like that. But in any event, worked up to a heavy set of 8 plates, and let me tell you, that was a little difficult. But I cinched in and took it with a relatively decent range of motion. Nailed 10 reps here, and then just called it good on this particular exercise. Um, Actually, no, I take that back. I did a back off set of 5 plates in a 25 pounder. So I ended up doing that, and I tried to push for 20 reps, and I'll tell you why. I am a fan of back off sets. Now, I know some people may disagree with the verbiage of a back off set, but and I get where they're coming from, that a back off set, it sounds lazy. You back off the intensity, you get loose, you get sloppy, but that's not the case. So I know that a back off set requires more repetitions. So intrinsically, I'm already going to tell myself, you need to really lock into this set, because when you try to start to break down, you have to keep it tight so you don't injure yourself. And that's what I did. So we're supposed to get 20 reps, and I think I only got about 15 here, which was a complete bitch. And to round out today's leg day, we're going to ahead and do some seated leg extensions. I just want to talk about this for a moment, and that you really cannot do anything with your quadricep development without leg extensions. So if you're a bodybuilder and you're anti-leg extension, well, then you're anti-leg development, because you're not going to get total leg development without the leg extension, because it's the only leg exercise that will get the quads in a fully shortened position. So there you go. Legs at Iron Heaven in 402. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Larry Brown. If you have any questions, please hit the link below, and I'll do my best to answer.